In this video, I'll show you how to set up Kicklet for your Kick channel. First, go to the website kicklet.app, then click the button at the top right here. This window will open. It's important that you're logged into your Discord account in this browser. Click on Authorize. Then click on Verify Now. Click on this link. Then click Add New and add Kicklet as a moderator. Important, choose the one with the check mark. Click on Add. If you see this message at the bottom, everything has been successful up to this point. Go back to Kicklet. Click on Continue. Click the button to copy. Then click on this link. Paste the command in the chat and press Enter. Close the window and return to Kicklet. And as you can see, you have successfully set up Kicklet and can now view your dashboard. I will now walk you through each of the tabs on the side, explaining where to find everything. First, we are in the dashboard. Here you have various widgets, but they are not very important at this point. Next, we go to Profile. Here you have a brief overview of your usage and settings. However, none of this is essential, so we'll move on right away. We click on Collaborators. Here, you can add your moderators if you want them to be able to manage things on Kicklet as well. Simply click on Add Collaborator, select the permissions, and search for their name at the top. It's important that your moderator has this feature enabled in order for you to add them. Next, let's look at Commands. Here, you'll find a lot of default commands. There are already some useful ones included, such as the default points command, followage, followers, etc. That's definitely very nice. You can customize these as you wish, enabling or disabling them as needed. You also have the option to create custom commands. To do this, click on the plus sign. As a test, I'll create a command named YouTube with the response, "Check out my YouTube channel," and insert your link here. Then click Save. And just like that, you've created a new command. Let's test it out by going back to our Kick channel and typing our command. As you can see, Kicklet successfully sends back our message. Now let's switch back to Kicklet. Here, you also have a gallery with many cool commands that you can install with just one click. For example, we have a slap command here. Just click on it, then click Save. It's now added to your list of commands. You can see that it's a marketplace command. In KickChat, you can use the command with a name, and a funny message will appear in the chat. In the gallery, you'll find many other fun commands. Take your time to explore them all, including minigames like roulette, slots, or the gamble command. Lots of useful and entertaining commands. Let's move on to global messages. These are simply messages that you can edit. For example, when someone doesn't have enough points, this message will appear. You can customize these messages however you like, translate them into your language, and so on. You can also enable or disable them as needed. Let's move on to periodic messages. If you're not familiar with this, these are messages sent to your chat at regular intervals. We'll add a new one by clicking on the plus sign and writing a message like "Join my Discord server," followed by the link. Here, you can select the interval. I'll set it to 5 minutes, meaning the message will be sent every 5 minutes. You can also choose how many messages need to be sent by your viewers in between. I'll set this to 5. There's also an option to pin the message to the top of the chat automatically when it's sent, so everyone can see it. We press Save, and with that, the first message is added. You can add as many more as you like from here. Let's move on to moderation. Here, you can automatically delete certain words from the chat or ban users. It also supports regex and much more. However, this feature is quite extensive, so there is a separate video dedicated to it. Let's move on to alert messages. These are messages that appear in the chat when someone follows, subscribes, gifts a subscription, or hosts your channel. You can enable or disable these messages as you wish, and you can also configure them to your liking. Let's continue with song requests. This feature allows your viewers to request songs via command, which are then placed in a queue for you to listen to. There's a separate video covering this in detail, so feel free to check it out on the channel. Let's move on to the point system. Here, you can configure your points system. For example, you can rename the points. I'll call them bubbles. This means my points will now be called bubbles. You can also configure how many points your viewers should receive for sending messages and how many points they should get per minute of watching. You can set it to 0 if you don't want viewers to earn points at all. Additionally, you can set a subscriber multiplier. I'll set it so that subscribers earn double points. Don't forget to save at the bottom. Next, let's go to Giveaway. Here, you can create giveaways that people from the chat can join, and you can randomly select a winner. Let's take a look at the last tab, Shop. Here, you can add shop items that your viewers can purchase. The system is quite extensive, so I'll cover it in detail in another video. Here we have the Variables tab. This is more for advanced users and isn't essential for the basic setup at this stage. Let's move on to the next tab, Stats. Here, you have an overview of your stream, including how many messages were sent, how many chatters were present, and more. You can also view this data in charts. Additionally, all events are logged here, so you can see your follows, hosts, subscriptions, and more, which you can review anytime. Lastly, we have widgets. Widgets are simple to explain. They are overlays like a chat you want to display on your stream, or alerts for followers and subscribers. There are separate videos covering these topics as well, so check out the videos on the channel. All the other features here aren't related to the chatbot itself, but are just additional useful tools, like a panel generator. We won't cover those today either. With this, you now have a solid foundation to get started with Kicklet. If you should have any problems or questions, don't hesitate to join the Kicklet Discord with the link in the description and ask. That's it from me with the video. Please leave a like and a comment. See you next time.